Good morning, Year 7. I hope you're well and had a lovely half term. Please could you write the date and the title of action plans. So I hope you've been enjoying the village project. All you will need for today's lesson is a pen and your book and maybe your angry face. Okay, so for you to do now, I would like you to write down the 10 best things about your village. So you have 5 minutes to do that. Why is your village such a special place to live? And what makes it different from living anywhere else? Okay, so you've got some very bad news. The High Speed 2, HS2, is a partially planned high-speed railway, with its first phase already in the early stages of construction and future stages awaiting approval. It's scheduled to open in phases between 2029 and 2035. HS2 will be the second major high-speed rail line in Britain. So you've got on the map phase 1 in blue and phase 2 in red. The latest government plans reveal that the railway will run right through the centre of your village. This means many homes, facilities and green spaces will be destroyed. So task 1, building up the evidence. Clearly these plans cannot go ahead. I'd like you to make a list of reasons why the government should change its mind. So please spend 10 minutes doing that now. Okay, so next I'd like you to read the article that's being uploaded onto class charts. How do the residents feel about HS2 in the village? I would like you to write down all the negative aspects and all the possible effects of HS2 mentioned in the article. I would like you to use quotes from the article to support your points. So please pause the video for 10 minutes to do this now. So for example, it will be noisy. They came to Burton Green to retire for a taste of the quiet life. Okay, so negatives. It's expensive. I can't see that the line is ever going to break even. People all over the country who live nowhere near this thing are going to be paying for it through their taxes. It'll be noisy. They came to Burton Green to retire for a taste of the quiet life. It will make their lives difficult and cause mental health problems, disruption and stress. It would destroy the village. It's going right through the heart of the village. Houses will be knocked down. Cottages are set to be demolished because of their proximity to the tracks. So if you didn't get these on the slide, please could you write them down now? Okay, so this is what Boris Johnson has said. Owners who live within a safeguarding zone, 60 metres of the centre line of the track, can submit a blight notice to get the government to buy their property plus a further 10% known as the home loss payment. We also plan to introduce a similar voluntary purchase scheme for owners who are up to 120 metres away from the line who would sell their homes or receive a cash payment. So next I'd like you to create an action plan. Copy and complete the action planning form. So there's three boxes you need to fill out. What are we going to do? So things like writing letters, contacting the media, organising a protest and so on. What are our strongest arguments against HS2? So for that, you need to look back at the previous task where you were identifying the negatives from the article. And then finally, research needed. So what kind of data and statistics will help prove your case? So think about the number of people affected, the cost of businesses, and so on. So pause the video for 15 minutes to do that now. Okay, so task 4, I'd like you to make a slogan and a poster. What are your key messages? And what could you use as your slogan? So you've got some ideas on the screen. No high-speed train, unite and fight. Kill the train, not the countryside. HS2, stop killing our trees. So, there's quite a nice rhyming one too. Love this view, you won't with HS2. So pause the video for 10 minutes to do that now. And finally, 10 minutes to reflect. Take a few minutes now to consider how your character feels about the news that the village may be demolished. How will you be affected? Will you have to move? Where will you go? How do you feel about this news? Write a short diary entry in your book. So pause the video for 10 minutes to do that now. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's lesson. So you may be happy or sad to know that today's your penultimate lesson on the village project. So penultimate means second to last. So we're coming to the end of it, for better or for worse. So hopefully you enjoyed today's lesson. Have a lovely rest of your day.